Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-December 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Before I get started, Cancer, I do just want to say that I have restocked on my crystal sets. I did not expect them to sell out so fast, so thank you guys so much for your patience as I went ahead and placed orders to restock my crystal sets. So if you're interested in purchasing a crystal set for yourself or anyone you love, as well as a zodiac candle that I make myself, choosing the scents and the colors intuitively, go ahead and check out the description box for my online shop link. Alright Cancer, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Cancer. This is not going to resonate with every Cancer that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how I set my intentions before providing these readings for you guys. If this doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects of the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your sun sign at this time. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here as well. Just please keep in mind, Crosswatchers and Cancer, I am picking up on both energies here, so if I'm describing a certain scenario or situation where you feel like the roles should be reversed, please feel free to go ahead and do so. You're more than welcome to do that, but because this is a Cancer reading, I will make Cancer the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So at all during this reading, if you hear me say feminines or masculines, please know that I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright Cancer, let's get started. Alright. Angels, spirits, and guides. How does this person feel about Cancer at this time? Whew, okay. So Cancer, as I lay out these cards, this is going to be a spread about whoever you're romantically or energetically connected to at this time. This could be someone that is from your past or you're connected with currently. It all kind of depends on what messages come out at this time. This is going to be what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what their highest hopes and deepest fears is with you, Cancer. Wow. Ooh. Okay, Cancer, at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have it in your chart. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm getting that someone has reached out to you recently, or is going to reach out to you during this time, whenever you're guided to listen to this reading. For some of you, it's definitely happened within the recent past. At the latest, I'd say 3 months, but I feel like it was pretty recent for some of you, and others of you, they will reach out. And they have a lot to say. This is fire. I know it's not sword energy, but it's as if Cancer, they've thought about the connection between the two of you for a very long time. And it's come to the realization that they want to be with you. You guys have had definitely some bumpy trails here, but I think despite whatever has happened between the two of you, they still want to make it work. Others of you, this is someone who wants to take it to the next level. If you're already romantically involved with this person, they definitely want to go farther. There's a deep desire, Cancer, for you. Could be vice versa. I definitely feel like someone's going to ask you out to dinner, ask you for lunch, or just to come over to their house, cook a dinner together, something along those lines. I do feel like you guys have the same taste in food. Really randomly, that's coming up. Like, you guys always want the same type of foods. You guys enjoy the same type of foods. You guys have bonded through food. I don't know if one or both of you are in the culinary career, or if you guys just, I don't know, bond over food. But obviously that's not for everyone. But Cancer, if this is someone that I'm getting some sort of like, maybe you guys were romantically involved in the past and now you guys are friends, or it's someone who you see as a friend or never really thought of as anything more than that. They're definitely trying to send you the signals that they're into you, and I know a lot of you already pick up on them, but it's never been like fully made clear to you for some, and it's going to be made very clear how they feel about you. They want to be very clear, and I do feel like it's going to come very soon for you. Let's go ahead and clarify. I feel the need to clarify the Two of Wands here. Why is the Two of Wands here for Cancer? Seven of Cups. Yeah, Cancer, one or both of you maybe have had a lot of options or a lot going on in life, and one or both of you didn't really know where you wanted to direct your energy towards. It could have definitely been other people involved, but I'm not getting the energy that you guys were committed or are committed at this time, but I'm getting the sense that they chose you, Cancer, or they're choosing you out of all the options that were presented in front of them, whether it was people or whether it was different situations going on in their career life or home life or whatever it is. They're choosing you. Let me get one more card. Justice. Yeah. With this card, you could be dealing with the Libra, or someone has Libra strongly in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. Cancer, I feel like you've been waiting for this person to finally step up, and I don't know, it's almost as if you guys intuitively know that this person and you are supposed to fulfill a contract with each other for this lifetime. And it's almost as if one or both of you, again, it could be vice versa, wasn't fully awakened to the connection that was between the two of you. Whether there was a lot of distractions in someone's life, it was as if they didn't see very clearly. But now they understand that the right choice and the right decision is to be with you. And as much as someone was emotionally conflicted about this, they've already come to the conclusion rationally, mentally, that you are the best decision for them. That you make them the happiest. You have shown that you love them, and they want to show and reciprocate how much they love you too. They want to bring balance into the situation if it was unbalanced before. I do get the sense that someone could be involved in like law, whether they're like a lawyer, a judge, a policeman, a police officer, criminal justice in some sort. It doesn't have to be. That's for someone out there. But they're choosing you, Cancer. How they feel about you is the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is complete stability, happiness though. It's like not just, you know, the type of energy of the Four of Pentacles where it's like Cancer makes good money, they provide well, so that's why I'm choosing them. No, they're choosing you because you fulfill them. You make them laugh. They find you very funny, and a lot of fun to be around. You I'm getting the sense that you lift this weight off their shoulders. Whether you heal them emotionally, you hear them out. I almost feel like this person only expresses things to you that they wouldn't express to anyone, including their own family members. That's for some. But you guys are very, very deeply intertwined. Energetically, physically. You guys have a lot of fun. For those of you that hook up with each other. I don't know why I'm getting the sense that someone, like, I don't know if there was, like, a time when you guys were hooking up and there was, like, a funny mess up, like, whether you bumped heads or someone moved in a weird spot and you guys just started laughing in the middle of it and then continued. I'm just getting that image in my head. Clearly don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments box of what that is, but you provide a lot of happiness in their life. A lot of passion. They're very passionate about you, Cancer. They may have told you that they get goosebumps from being with you. Or maybe they haven't told you that, but they do. Like when you reach out to them, if you guys don't talk for a bit and then you reach out, they get this sudden feeling of reassurance and happiness that you still care. It's equal here. It's equal. And if it's not, then that reading's not for you. This reading's not for you. But it's what I'm feeling is total reciprocation. Now, whenever you're guided to hear this reading, they can see long-term with you. They can see you as a life partner. Someone that they can rely on. Provide stability with. That you both work hard for the stability of each other. Again, beyond physical stability. This is romantic, passionate, emotional, fulfilling stability. I'm getting a sense that someone maybe works with children, whether they're a teacher, a daycare leader, provider, someone that works very closely with children. Or it's as if someone in this energy I'm picking up in is just very, I'm not going to say childlike because it's not immature, but they're very optimistic in how they look at life. And I feel like a part of the reason is because they've been through so much. And every time that they go through such hardship, they come out even stronger. And they know that nothing in life can bring them down. And I feel like one person sees that in another as well. Like you guys mirror each other very much. And that's what the beautiful combination of you two make, is that you've both been through similar things in your childhood, I'm getting specifically, that you've bonded with, and for some. And it's like you both understand what you've been through. It's very beautiful but hard to explain. Someone definitely likes grabbing the hips or the waist or the thighs. Someone has a big thing about thighs. Very beautiful energy there. But what they're thinking about you is Eight of Swords. Cancer, I'm getting the sense that for some of you, you definitely, because of someone or something, there's a bit of it, not so much communication here. Or they feel like they can't move on without you or from you. I'm getting the sense that, they think over and over again about something they may have done to you that hurt you. For some. Others of you, I'm getting the sense that they feel stuck in a way that if they did try to reach out to you, you may not accept them in, because you will remember a time that, or a certain situation, I feel strongly, that showed a shadow side of themselves. But to be clear, I'm not picking up on a toxic, narcissistic energy here, so if you guys are dealing with that, I don't think this is your reading, but it's more of a thing where there was a mistake that happened, a mistake that they made, and they kind of put themselves through this mental prison of what it would be like if they didn't make that mistake. Whether they did end things with you, or they said something to you specifically that they just really regret saying to you. This is air energy, again, Libra strong here, but it could also be Aquarius or Gemini. But I'm also picking up Capricorn energy, especially with that devil in the card right there. It's like someone's holding on to an instance that happened in the past that they feel guilty about. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords. I'm also hearing fleece. I don't know if someone's wearing fleece. That's so weird. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe a fleece blanket someone has. Or a fleece sweater, socks maybe? I don't know. Why is the Eight of Swords here for how they think, what they think about Cancer? And again, this could always be vice versa, right? It could be Cancer thinking this or feeling this way. For Crosswatcher. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Okay, because it's taking so long for a card to come out, I almost feel like they're not saying something here. And I feel like they're not saying how they really feel about you. Even though in the back of their minds they know you're the right decision for them. They know that they want to be with you. And they feel the Four of Wands with you. But there's something that's preventing them from communicating how they feel. Again, if it's something that they did in the past, said in the past. You guys know it's a very general reading, but why is the Eight of Swords here? Thank you. Six of Wands. Interesting. Could be ego related. Something about, like, if you guys did have a fight or a disagreement and they were the first to walk out and end things, I think they're truly regretting that. More fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Four of Wands. Ooh, yeah, with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Seven of Swords here twice. Ooh! Let me go ahead and pick that up. The Seven of Swords twice, with the Four of Wands twice. So yeah, I think what this is, Cancer, is at a time when you two were together, maybe they thought that they were better off alone, that they didn't want to be in a committed relationship, and maybe in a way it's like they didn't want to be committed to you, but they didn't want you to be out of their lives. So it's as if they tried to navigate this way of keeping you in their lives, but I feel like they're really, really, really regretting not taking this as far as they should have, because now they're coming to the realization that they want you and they want to be with you. Again, whether it was that they had other people, which could definitely be the case with the Six of Wands. Let's pick this up here. Yeah, like I'm getting this energy that they just wanted to be alone, or they wanted to not be with anyone, Cancer. I don't even feel like it's you per se, like anything personal, but it was like as if they wanted to be the single type. But they're realizing now that that was a huge mistake, because they turned away from what could have given them, and what they feel is that stability, that promise of everlasting passion, romance, trust, happiness. They thought they had, and this could be a person that has a lot of admirers. Like, they could be very charming, very physically attractive, and thinking that, I don't want to choose now. I have all these options around me with the Seven of Cups energy. Thinking that, I'm also getting something of like, they had a lot of options of who they wanted or thought would be this person that could eventually fulfill their further need later on in life about when they wanted to settle down. But it's you, Cancer. It's you. What they like the most about you is the Five of Pentacles. So to me, strongly, this is how I'm feeling about this. The Five of Pentacles in traditional tarot is all about feeling left out or being disconnected, especially from either someone else or with spirit, or just financially struggling. But for some of you, I get the sense that even when you guys aren't physically together, romantically together, you're still connected. You're still connected energetically. They still, when you're not together, think about you. They still romanticize you. It's almost as if they think of these scenarios about like taking you out on a date, traveling the world with you. I'm getting the sense that you two went up to a concert together. This is obviously not for everyone, but like a concert, or even hearing like a symphony, a music festival. They had a great time with you. I'm also getting the sense, Cancer, that for some of you, you may have helped this person financially when they were going through a very hard time. You didn't like to see them suffer or be, like, whether they lost a job or somehow they were financially struggling, and some of you did help this person. I'm also getting a download as I look at these cards. I don't know, Cancer, if some of you are already in a long-term relationship or already married, and this is someone who's admiring you, wanting to be with you, but is conflicted in a way of pursuing you since you're in a commitment. That's for some of you, okay? And let's go ahead and clarify the Five of Pentacles, because it's not a usual card to get for someone when what they like about someone. Oh, they miss kissing you though, Cancer. I'm getting the sense that you guys are very good kissers, or it could be cross-watcher. But something about like sucking or biting the bottom lip. I don't know why I'm getting that. Whew. Okay. Eight of Swords. Okay, so many synchronicities in your reading. This is definitely the case of when they feel disconnected from you, they know deep down that you're still there, or that you would always be there for them emotionally. Maybe not romantically, but like they feel like you're always there to help when they feel stuck, or they feel lost, or they feel broken, if they were even to reach out to you. And maybe that's why I was getting that friend vibe too, that loves you more than that, to be honest. But you're always there to emotionally support them and feel better, not so stressed, not so stuck, not so lost. But you bring them back into the light of feeling secure, feeling stable, feeling loved in the times when they feel alone. Can I have another card for the Five of Pentacles, Spirit? Death. Yeah, in a way, Cancer, I'm also getting the sense that for a lot of you, it's almost as if you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. I also get this sense, Cancer, that you yourself are not very dependent, codependent. The Cancers I'm picking up on right now. You know, you see something that doesn't work, that's not fulfilling you, that may just be stressing you out or worrying you or putting too much burdens on you that you don't need to go through, and you recognize that, and that's when you end it, learn the lesson, and grow from there. I'm hearing Phoenix specifically. Some of you have some association with phoenixes spiritually. You could have a phoenix tattoo, I'm not really sure. But you always come out on top when there's situations where even you maybe are struggling financially, you're worried, you're stressed. You always figure it out. You always have a solution. That's very inspiring to this person. A lot of messages. What they don't like, the Hierophant. This is Taurian energy, but for me as a reader, it could also be Capricorn. Could be dealing with those signs, but doesn't have to be. I'm getting a sense, Cancer. Again, some of you are in a relationship or in a connection or moved on to someone else, and that's what they don't like because they know you're going to be very loyal to this person. They know that you're going to be very, you're not going to have a roaming eye, per se. I'm also getting this sense, Cancer, that I don't know why I'm hearing stubbornness. Like you guys have a very high moral code and a criteria, and they almost think sometimes you're too stuck in one way of thinking, but they don't really realize, and again, it could be vice versa, they don't really realize it's because you've been through so many life lessons, so many spiritual experiences, especially with other people and relationships, that you know not to pay attention to anything that would distract you from the truth of what you deserve in love, what you deserve in a relationship, what you deserve in a commitment. And this person, I don't know, I'm getting this sense that maybe they're very different from you, whether they have I'm getting spiritual or philosophical differences between the two of you. You guys could come from different cultures, you could come from different parts of the world, where things are very, very spiritually different. Or do you guys just have different morals in some way? I know that sounds weird, but that's really what I'm getting. Others of you, I almost feel like there's this sense where they may feel like you have grown to this, or you have ascended spiritually, and they almost feel like a bit unworthy to match that energy, or they're not really ready to be there for you when it comes to matching that energy. They still have more time to grow for some of you, not all. I'm getting something about January 5th. Some event may be happening. They may reach out to you January 5th. I don't know. For some of you, January 5th is a significant date in some way. But I also feel like, Cancer, you're very selective with who you choose to date, who you choose to be in a romance with, because again, you've been through so many cycles, you're done with the cycles. And they almost feel like maybe you're not going to give them a time because they may know, if they re-enter in your life for some of you, it could be a repetition of the cycle, or that's how they feel you may look at them as. And others of you, it's just as if, for most of you, you guys just have different ways of thinking about spirituality, like everything in life. Like the lifestyles, the life habits between the two of you are very different in some way. And others of you, they don't like you're in a commitment with someone else. So their highest hopes of this is the Four of Cups. This is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I almost feel like, Cancer, they know that where they have been with you or what has been going on between the two of you, you haven't been very happy about it, or you have been displeased about either what the amount of effort that they've given you. It's almost as if they want to make up for not satisfying you emotionally the way you deserve to be satisfied, or not providing you with that feeling of stability that you give them. I do feel like at one point they promised you maybe this some sort of stability or some sort of offer of fulfillment that they just didn't rise up to fulfill. And you recognize that within them, and you know that they weren't true to what they said maybe at one time that they wanted from you. And so they know this is going to definitely be some sort of, there's going to have to be a lot to show in order for you to accept them and move forward with them should you choose to. I'm also getting the sense that something may have happened in the fall that really left you thinking that maybe this wasn't the right person to be with. Whether that was in October, September, or November. Something may have happened between those months for some of you, obviously not all. I'm also getting a sense that some of my Cancer's favorite color is red. Like you have red clothing, maybe a red car, red furniture, red bed sheets. Red's one of your favorite colors for some of you out there. But I'm also getting the sense that you're very secure with who you are now, Cancer. Your root chakra has been very enhanced within the last few months. And you're not going to settle for anything less. So until they provide you with an offer that you're happy with, you're not going to walk through these gates. So their highest hope is that they can convince you that they do love you, that they do care for you, and that they do want to elevate this to where they want it to go. They're just hoping that it's not too late. Deepest fear is the King of Wands, fire energy again. Some of you are in a relationship with someone who has fire dominance in their chart, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart somewhere. And they're afraid that you're already matched up with them. And if it's not a fire sign, it could be someone that's very protective, very caring, will put the hard work in to do what it needs to be done to be in a relationship with you. What I'm getting a lot though right now, this download, is that I feel like this person is regretting not being this sort of King of Wands energy regardless of sex or gender. Someone who takes action, someone who is decisive in what they want and ambitious in how to get it. And I'm getting the sense that they really regret not taking the action or being more certain to have you in their lives and to be with you. I'm also getting the sense that for some of them, it's like you're going to ask them why they haven't stepped up to the plate, why they haven't done these things you've been waiting so long for them to do, why now? And I feel like there's going to be this conflict of courage within them to really speak their mind, speak their truth, and to display their passion. There's a lot of passion here, but I don't feel like it was ever fully shown to you how much this person passionately feels about you, Cancer. I'm getting the sense that it's going to be like this sense of worry that they won't be able to step up to your expectations, step up to what you want. The highest hopes, I mean, the 10 of Cups. This is the happily ever after. This is the completion. If they were with you, they don't need anything else in life. I'm hearing that it's almost as if they don't know how to continue on their lives, or not in like a depressive way, but they can't see now, clearly, can't see themselves with anyone else but you. You're their happily ever after. They want this happily ever after with you. I almost feel like they've tried to walk away. For some of them, they've definitely tried to walk away from this connection with you, but they can't. They can't walk away from you. they can't fully give up on this hope that one day you guys will be together, or that one day you will have a long-term, fulfilling, stable, emotional, passionate relationship. It's almost as if, like, they've definitely thought, or even thinking now, of what if Cancer or Crosswatcher, if it's a Cancer you're watching for, what if they're the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my lives with? What if they're the ones that I'm supposed to have a long-term partnership with, marriage with, have children with? It's something they cannot walk away from, and they're hoping that you will feel the same way, that, you know, you also view them as someone that will provide you, has or will, depending on your situation's general, right? With the same stability, the same happiness, the fulfillment that you give them. Someone definitely wears like a lot of bangles or has like an anklet, whether it's you or the other person. Not for everyone, obviously. I'm also seeing like a gold vase. A gold vase is in someone's house, or like a copper vase, or something of that color, similar to that color. Maybe they gift it to you. Maybe you recently bought one, I'm not really sure. It's very specific for someone out there. And their worst fear, 7 of Swords. I'm really getting this as forgiveness. That they don't think you're going to forgive them for their past behaviors that was not their true selves, or they were acting in a way that they didn't really know what was best for them. So instead of really facing it, instead of really sitting and coming into the truth with it, they tried to deceive themselves as, you know, they were happier being by themselves or with other people, or whatever the case is, than how they really felt about you or the situation with you. And that as they were coming to this realization, you, on the other hand, were growing out of it. And they're afraid you're completely done. You know that you may hold them to this, you may not take them back. That it was really the done deal for them, and that they're going to forever regret the mistake they made, whatever that mistake was. And it did have to do with something of not being upfront, not being honest, whether it was through what they said or what they didn't express. And that they tried to control or manipulate in a way that would best serve them, but it ended up biting them in the ass. Alright, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and pull a card for the likely outcome and any advice for you in the extended reading on Vimeo. So if you're interested in going on Vimeo to check out the extended reading of what the likely outcome of the situation is going to be, and any advice for you going into December, mid-December, into Capricorn season, go ahead and check out the description box. You'll find the Vimeo link. But before we go, I will ask Spirit to tune into this person's energy and to ask what the intentions are with you, Cancer, for this connection, for this relationship. What are their intentions for Cancer? This could be the one. Yeah, Cancer, that's exactly what I'm saying with chemistry here. They've tried to walk away from this maybe, or they've tried to deny how they feel about you or what this energetic, strong connection is, but they really feel like you are the one for them, but they wonder if it's too late. But on the same note, I gotta say, they're relying on the strong, energetic chemistry that the two of you have, that I feel both of you felt. If it's not now, currently, it was at one period of time. They're relying on this strong, energetic, even karmic in a way, but not in the karmic sense of cycles, in a karmic sense that they know in some way that destiny is with the two of you. It's an undeniable strong chemistry between the two of you, but Is it too late? Alright, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. Again, if you'd like to join me for the likely outcome and any advice for you going into the mid-December, early into January, go ahead and check out the description box. Again, I have the crystal sets reloaded online, as well as the zodiac candles. If you're interested in purchasing any for yourself or for anyone you love, go ahead and check out the online shop in the description box. I hope this resonated with you, Cancer. If it did, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Happy holidays to you guys for whatever you celebrate around this time. I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. I'll see you next time. Take care.